Now, this is the 3 square meter, 32 square foot, 4x8 cement board panel that we coated with the Bontac Eco 1500 Clear about 1 hour ago. We'll now check for its water repellency after 1 hour after application. I'm applying tap water to the almost vertical surface of the Bontac Eco 1500, which was applied sparingly in 2 coats to the cement board. As you can see, the water just comes down virtually in free fall from the coated surface of the cement board. You can see some bubbles adhering to there, but they're perfectly round bubbles repelled from the surface, which in fact is very pressure sensitive and also serves as an adhesive to adhere other construction materials too. So even if it rains within an hour after the coating application, it will be impermeable to any water infiltration on the substrate on which the Bontac Eco 1500 was coated. If you come in closer here, you can see some of the beads that are on the surface, as well as the water just rolling off the surface, and that's 1 hour after application. We'll now have a look at other construction materials. The Bontac Eco 1500 can also be used as a lap adhesive. If we come over here and have a look, this is some blue tinted polyethylene sheet, HDPE, which has very low surface energy, very difficult to adhere to many surfaces. We've applied it to the coated surface of the cement board, and it's only been 1 hour. The Bontac membrane has not had sufficient time to cure, and yet the adhesion is quite substantial. You can apply that. This is vapor barrier that we're applying as well. No sheathing tape is required. It adheres after 1 hour of Bontac application. If you come around to this side, you can see that it's virtually impossible to remove. You can see the legs being generated as I'm attempting to apply force to remove the vapor barrier from the Bontac surf coated membrane, which was applied very sparingly. Let's now have a look at some 2-inch XPS board. Which we're applying to the surface, just with hand pressure, no fasteners used at all, and vertical shear strength is quite astounding. And we will calculate the actual coverage. We have only 8 mils, 8/1000ths of an inch dry film thickness. We've adhered XPS board to it, insulation board, and it is extremely difficult, if not impossible, to remove after 1 hour of the Bontac Eco 1500 application, allowing for a longer period of time without any contamination on the surface. your adhesion would increase substantially. And over time as well, as the Bontac cures, 24 to 48 hours at room temperature will be sufficient to cure it. But however, the Eco 1500 adhesive properties, as well as other performance characteristics, will increase over the next several weeks, and the film will continue to perform for many years to come. Let's also have a look at fixing a piece of 2x4 construction lumber to the surface. Again, hand pressure. You can use a rubber mallet if you wish. Trying to apply a lateral force, vertical shear force, adhesion is quite good. And after you affix it to the board and the Bontac cures fully, it will be virtually impossible to separate without damaging the wood fibers, stretching and tearing the 6 mil vapor barrier, and of course the XPS board, which is very fragile, can be removed, but you'll be breaking and fracturing the XPS board itself. There will be residual insulation material adhered to the Bontac surface.